My name is Dr. George Zickefoose. I'm the elementary principal at Centennial Elementary, an arts integrated focus school in the Nampa School District. It's my privilege to be starting my first year here. I came from overseas after about 2 decades in international education and just found it was time to come back to be close to home, to family, and to reinvest in this community. I'll be starting my 36th year in education. It all started when I was an elementary teacher in Whidbey Island, and then I moved to Nampa, and I taught actually at Central Elementary School, grade 6, almost 32 years ago. So I'm happy to be here. During my international, I guess almost 2 decades, I taught in South Korea at 2 different schools. I started in Daejeon, South Korea. I was at a faith-based school. I was a teacher for a year, and then I was an elementary principal for 10 years. Following that foray into international education, my wife and I moved to Ethiopia, and I was at the International Community School of Addis Ababa as the deputy head of school, and was there for 6 years. Following that, I went back to Korea to be a head of school at a international school in Seoul, the heart of the city, and was there for 2 years, and that was where I was just prior to our segue back into Nampa. Well, what excites me about coming back to Nampa and to Centennial Elementary is that there is a growing connection I'll have with teachers and students and the parent community and the community at large to reinvest in this community where I basically launched from prior to our international career. And I'm looking forward to seeing the sparkle in kids' eyes when they learn how to read, when they show me a picture they just created and they can't wait to show it to me, or they're working on an instrument, they're learning an instrument and they want to play a song for me. Being a musician myself, I'm drawn to this arts integrated school. I'm married to a theater teacher. My kids both were in theater and in art, graphic design son, and a language-rich theater daughter, and they're both adults. But our family growing up overseas found time to appreciate and live into the arts. Live theater, my wife and I love to go enjoy live theater, whether it's in London or in New York or Addis Ababa or at Centennial Elementary School. I'm looking forward to that and to connect with kids. To be a Centennial star, as I know it, as you know, I'm beginning in that journey. But as I know it, it's a place where kids can try things. They can make mistakes. They can learn. They can be creative in many different genres or fields. The fact that arts integration is a focus is right for kids, the star in each kid, to come out and shine. What I hope to do is to allow the love of learning that I have, the love for the arts, to come out, to watch, celebrate, and find avenues for me to be a participant, not only an observer or a leader, but a participant, an encourager, in essence a cheerleader for our kids and our students, our families, for our faculty, to continue that creative drive. I think the journeys that I've seen already taken place, whether it's a Missoula theater, the acting team that has come in, or the types of learning that is presented in a theater setting, or the art that happens, or the focus of a music student who becomes the artist of the month. There's so many great things that can happen. I love being with kids. I can't wait to welcome them here. I'll be out at recess. I'll be in classrooms. I'll be available to parents if they need to come in and talk. I view this as a partnership, as a team effort. When we talk about, I spent some of my time in Africa, and you may have heard of the old African adage that it takes a village to raise a child. I've actually been in Africa, and it's been in villages, and it does actually do that, where people come together. So I'm looking forward to being a part of basically my hometown and to help raise and educate the children here at Centennial. Nampa School District. We are Nampa.